Never caught no, you ain't never sold no, you ain't never won.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone into the flagpole. He wastes no time on this one. His 7th home run of the season. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And takes low for ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Misses inside, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Number 36, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That's a little bit low. And downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kiermaier now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
There's the strike. To the right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starter, Chris Bassett.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
That's
just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
That's in there. 3-1. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He handles it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes.
Yeah, they're needing a lot more production out of him right now, Boog. Hitting in the middle of this lineup, no runs batted in over his last 10 games. It's just hard for the team to have success if you're not getting that kind of production out of that spot. So he's needing to find a way to quiet things down, slow the game down as well. He's got to get back to focusing on the process, having quality ABs, and just putting together some good control.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2
The
strikes.
Jays up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Top of the second. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. And a pitch. Ball 1 low. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left, Maton. Over to first. 1 out in second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Addison Barker.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one missed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It bangs off the wall. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Now he launches a throw over his head.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And there are 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Smash to the left side. On to O'Hearn. And that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Austin Hayes. Ground ball left side. To first. That's one out the bottom of the second. So now the DH spot, Ramon Urias. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. That one down the line. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the first
Ryan
baseman,
O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that one is in for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Colton Cowser in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to. Back here in Baltimore. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bradish back to work. And a swing and a miss. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire. That one ripped. Mullins on his horse. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Guerrero at second with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
I got one ball, one strike.
And another ball.
Two strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball three. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Vogelback batting with one down, takes a strike. That one not close, and it's a ball and a strike. Man at second. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. He scores, and they lead by 3. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now, Alejandro Kirk. Mullins makes the grab for the second out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. on a line to the left. Base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. He's safe.
I said he's safe.
Man at second here with 2 away. Eduardo Escobar now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. 3 runs, 3 hits, an error, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the back now at Oriole Park, and now the shortstop, Nick Maton. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here is James McCann. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, out to short. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. In the air, out to center. Mullins hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a good eye there. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that's in there at the knees. 1 down, base is empty. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
The Blue Jays leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Escobar on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Irvin is up and throwing for Brandon Hine. Wells, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
1-0.
Number 36 lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is hammered right field. Santander raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing.
Cole Irvin comes on now.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year. So he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. And he lays down a bunt. Mateo throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Cowser tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH. Ramon Urias. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Short hop liner handled it short. Escobar with the throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Colton Cowser. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Irvin back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. The lefty fires. Bunts it in the air. Cowser pulls it down, and there's 1 down. Eduardo Escobar next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one the other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Waste no time there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they... As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And McCann fouls it off. Kicks and fires. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run.
Got it.
2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Good eye in that spot.
1-0.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. To third. Barker. Fires over to first. And they get Mullins for the out. What a play. Back here in Baltimore. Top of inning number 7. Down the number 2 hitter. Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Tate, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Baker warming up as well. And strike 2. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind to kick the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
They say it went.
0-1.
Out there to center. Under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1-1. Bats towards center. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorge Mateo now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Bounce to the left side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. And that one fouled off. Mateo aboard here at first with nobody out. Bassett with a look to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that clips the inside corner. Bassett with a look to first. And he's back safely. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Right side. A sliding stop. Slings to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Daniel Vogelbach. Irvin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Kirk.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hayes makes the play. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Into center. Mullins settles under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ramon Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bassett into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 1-2. Bounce to the right side. He'll do it himself. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes the 0-1. Chop to the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
2-2 now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. They still find themselves down. Back here in Baltimore, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Eduardo Escobar. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And a curve is down and in.
Count
Escobar on at first, nobody out. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
The pitch. That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And that one is inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
This one in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the ninth and into the box for Baltimore, Nick Maton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. James McCann in now. Ball 1, no strikes. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Nope, that's foul.
On the ground. And foul ball. Bassett is just one strike away. That's to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's
lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays have won 4 in a row.
terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished where he started.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.